Oh my God, Jacob! Help! Oh my God, call 911, tell them we got a drowning victim. Yeah. Do it!
Ortiz?
Sir.
Detectives Stevens and Smith are conducting the preliminary investigation into this incident. Give them your full cooperation.
Yes, sir.
You can set up shop in there. Call me if you need anything.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's talk in here.
Yes, sir.
At ease, recruit officer. Okay, Teresa, we understand the protocol, but as long as it's just the three of us, you can let your hair down.
Look, I'm sorry you guys had to find out like this. I just didn't want anyone to know until I was sure. I mean, Officer Turcotte knew. I told him I was thinking of applying, and he got me a recruitment card. I just felt like the more people who knew, the more pressure there would be.
Okay, fair enough. Let's talk about the victim, Recruit Officer Dwight Baker. So, what do you know?
He was smart, motivated, hard worker. He would have made a great cop.
He in your squad?
Yeah.
A friend of yours?
We were friendly.
Can you tell us about this morning?
First class is at 6. I came in at 4:30 to work out, and Dwight, Recruit Officer Baker, was lying at the bottom of the pool, and we pulled him out.
We who?
Me and Carlos Ramirez. He's a civilian worker.
I know him. He's in the motor transport division.
I tried to perform CPR, but the victim was unresponsive because I couldn't get air into him. His trachea was crushed.
So when you got here this morning, did you see anybody that you did not recognize?
I mean, there were a few recruits working out and the guard at the kiosk when I drove in. That was it.
You ever speak to the victim outside of the academy?
A couple of times.
Socially?
Well, there's not much time for that, but yeah.
Were you intimate?
We ran together. He was a great recruit. I looked up to him.
You didn't answer the question, Teresa.
Okay, Teresa, we got what we need for now. Thanks.
I want to help with the investigation any way I can, all right?
Well, you have classes, right?
Yeah.
Well, good. Then we'll know exactly where to find you if we need you. Thanks.
You do this every morning.
I laid out the course myself. A perfect 5-mile circuit.
5 miles?
This isn't going to be academic for long. We gotta be in shape to chase bad guys.
I just clocked in when I heard you calling. I just left home 5 minutes earlier. I'm sorry.
We were both too late.
Okay, Teresa, we got what we need for now.
Well, I want to help with the investigation any way I can.
Thanks.
I know I'm not slowing down, so you must be getting faster.
I'm after your title.
I'll just train harder.
Super recruit, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
So why'd you join?
I guess I'm one of those people who needs a challenge. Always need to feel like I'm pushing myself to do the best job I can do.
Yeah, but there's more to that.
Too corny.
I won't laugh.
I was raised to believe you should try to leave things better than you found them. That's a police officer's job description. People are in trouble, I want them to see me coming and feel it's gonna be okay.
So what's up with you and Doyle? I saw you guys get into it the other day.
Just a misunderstanding.
It looked like more than that to me.
It's not worth talking about, but I appreciate the concern.
Well, if you change your mind, I'm around.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Recruit Officer Ortiz. I'm here.
Yeah, is Fearless coming?
He'll be here in a minute. Shouldn't you be in class?
Well, yeah, I was working on a research project. Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about joining up.
You don't owe me an apology.
Well, you were just keeping your distance, and I was trying to respect that.
Okay, I'm here. So what do you have to share?
Well, there was some beef between Baker and a white recruit from B Squad, and I heard it might be racial, so I spent some time online. It's a top row center. His name's Michael Doyle from Antelope Valley. I got it off the Skinhead website.
Is this the research project you're working on?
Yeah.
Why don't you just give us his name?
I thought I'd save you the legwork.
Yeah, but what if Doyle had heard what you were up to and did some legwork of his own, like took off?
We asked you to let us do our jobs, Teresa.
Well, I thought it was a good lead.
Yeah, it is. We talked to Doyle a couple hours ago.
How do you know about him?
Doyle was on a list of recruits that showed up early this morning. Background check turned up a juvenile misdemeanor for spray painting swastikas on the gates of a Jewish cemetery.
Scar on his forearm looked like tattoo removal, so we confronted him.
And what'd he say?
Come on, you're a witness in this case. We've already told you more than we should. All you need to know is he's not a suspect. This is just a guy who's looking to get a fresh start in life. That's it.
Teresa, you're gonna be a cop someday, but you do not know the job yet. And this type of amateur police work you're doing, it could put our case at risk. Don't do it.
You want to see justice served? Stay out of our way.
Permission to leave?
Permission granted. So he was a pretty quiet guy. Not a loud mouth guy. Yeah, okay. My room, let's go.
Recruit Officer Ortiz, what are you doing here?
Just went for a run. Having a hard time keeping my mind on my work.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna finish this up and go home. You and Baker were friends, right?
Yeah.
I used to see you guys always run up and down here.
Yeah, he had this whole course laid out.
I was working on a unit this morning when he came on through.
Yeah, he used to tell us that we had to stay in shape to chase those bad guys.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta get back to work here, so, you take care, okay?
Mm-hmm. You too.
Okay. Working on a unit this morning when he came on through.
Something's bothering me, Carlos. This morning, you said you got to the academy just before you heard me call for help. Then this afternoon, you told me that you saw Baker down by the motor pool earlier. So why'd you lie to me? You know, confession's not enough, Carlos. If you know something about Baker's death, you can't keep that between you and God. You gotta help set it right.
Shouldn't have followed Carlos to the church.
I know. But were you thinking about that when you saw that car theft in progress? We all know the story, Joel. You were a squad leader, right? And you ran ahead on intersection duty.
That story's been exaggerated.
Yeah? I heard you had the suspect on the ground and immobilized before you even realized it was a field simulation. You were about to handcuff a DI from the academy.
That was completely different.
Why?
Because I was an idiot, and you're not. Look, I just came to tell you that I'm sorry about your friend Baker. And I know that what happened between the two of you is none of my business.
Well, I think you would have liked him.
What are you doing here, Teresa? Why do you want to be a cop?
Maybe because some of the best people I know are cops.
Well, you definitely got the instincts for it. We learned that today. So I'll just have to get used to thinking about you in a different way. Won't be the first time.